Hi and good day to you, Miss Lisa. We're from class MC1102D. My name is Nur Alisa Binti Mahzan as candidate A.
I'm Khairul as candidate B.
I'm Emelda as candidate C.
I'm Yasmin Hasanah as candidate D.
So today we're going to do task B, which is in your group discuss the most effective way to overcome exam anxiety, because most people are facing examination in routine affair for students. Even so, many students do not fare well in exams because they are overwhelmed by exam stress. What are some ways to overcome exam anxiety? So as candidate A, I'm going to talk about learning to relax. Learning to relax is because relaxation encourages healthy mind and body. It also slows the heart rate. Therefore, it is giving our heart some rest, because we as students really need some rest for our heart, obviously. And it also avoids us from getting heart risk factors such as hypertension, stroke, and it also avoids us from overthinking and getting anxiety. Exam anxiety is pretty normal for all of us. We've been through that, and I think most of us don't know how to overcome it. And so therefore, why we need to discuss this kind of topic, to encourage other people to learn to relax and keep calm. How do we learn to relax? Is by indulging in some creative hobbies such as painting, fishing, and we also need to socialize with friends and family. That could put our heart at ease. Also, outdoor exercises could relax our mind mentally and physically. Some example is meditate, deep breathing, jogging, and also watching your favorite shows, because it will instantly boost up your energy. That's all. Candidate B.
So for my second point on the most effective way to overcome exam anxiety is by eliminating negative thoughts and think positively. So when you think something negative, you tend to overthink, and that's why you have exam anxiety. The right mindset can lead you to right things. So when you think of positive things, you have a good mindset and your anxiety will reduce and stuff like that. So you have to think by make your self-talk work for you instead of against you. So don't let your feelings or emotions control you. You have to control them to reduce your exam anxiety. So by thinking positively, you get to be more confident. Also, when you think negatively, you think negative things you can do before your exam, like you will do mistakes, stuff like that. When you're doing your exam, you tend to be worse than you tend to do bad, because you think that you can't do. You think that you can't do good, you can't perform on your exams, when actually you can, but it's the negative thought that controls you. So for examples to overcome your exam anxiety by reducing negative to positive is by surrounding positive people around you. Like your exam day, your mom wishes you good luck on your exam, you can do it, your friends motivates you, study with you, and by that your anxiety will reduce and stuff. Also, remember that no one is perfect, and even if you do bad on your exams, it's something for you to learn. It's a lesson for you. So just do your best on your exam and try to control your anxiety. Also, to reduce your exam anxiety, you can even sing or do something that will help you to reduce your anxiety before the paper. Like I said just now, maybe you can sing or you can hum something. So by doing that, you get more positive thoughts. That's all from me.
In my opinion, the most effective way to overcome exam anxiety is preparing yourself by doing sufficient practices. This is because, as we all know, practice makes perfect. And by preparing yourself by doing sufficient practices also can give you enough time to absorb what you have learned and lessen your anxiety. How this is that we can practice doing the subject frequently so that it can easier for you to remember what you have learned for the subject, so that when the day of your examination, you don't have to be afraid if you forget what you have learned. The second one is, for example, you can get consult from your lecturers so you can know what you have done wrong. The second one is you can seek help from your friends or senior that have more experience and learn from them on how they overcome their exam anxiety. That is all from me.
So the fourth point of our topic is planning your study schedule to avoid last minute preparation. You need to have a schedule to make sure that you have enough time for essential tasks, and you can focus more on your important activities. You can make your schedule or plan it to make sure and make sure you leave your space to list down your tasks, your activities that you need to do. For example, you can make your own schedule, so it is easier for you to manage your time wisely. Other than that, you can make sure that if you have schedule, you can make sure that you are not procrastinate your tasks, so that the job is not like so the job is complete to send to your boss or teacher or lecturer.
That is all. In conclusion, I think we have all discusses the effective way to overcome exam anxiety. But for me, the most effective way to overcome our exam anxiety, as candidate A discussed, is outdoor exercises, because it could release some endorphins and it could relax your mind. As what candidate B said, by eliminating your negative thoughts and thinking positive. When you have a positive mindset, automatically you have a positive thinking, and it could really affect your whole day, and it could also affect your anxiety. As what candidate C said, is by preparing yourself by doing sufficient practice, because we all know practice makes perfect, and that's just how life works. As what the last candidate D said, planning your study schedule to avoid last minute preparation works, because by managing your time perfectly, you could do your work and your tasks perfectly and efficiently. So I think that is our discussion for our task B. Thank you.